The 1938 drum sander. That's not the year it was made. 19 is one pass through, and if I flip my piece, I can get 38 inches. But it comes from the factory, the Sandpaper does anyway, wrapped right to left. Don't know why, but we go left to right because it just makes sense. And it's easier to get to the connector on the left. That right one's a little packed in there. So I tighten up the Sandpaper going back right to left. You don't want any bumps or uneven. Got to get this baby nice and tight. So you can see that little loop there. I was able to stretch it. Sometimes you can use a needle nose to pull that even tighter. And I'll click it on and rub the abrasive cleaner stick over it to hear any loose spots. I had a loose spot right there. So I'll go right to left again, tightening up any slack. Tedious, but if you don't do it, you can cause some really ugly marks in your piece, or it'll start to burn. You can hear it when it's going. There'll be a flapping sound. There's some more slack, getting it nice and tight, and tested pretty good. We're ready to roll. Hook up the dust collector, and we're ready to go. Sometimes I draw a stick figure battle scene. It helps me see the high points in the wood. And there we go. So what I like to do is set the drum very high, higher than the piece, or thicker than the piece's thickness. And then I will run the piece through really slow and slowly crank down the drum until I just hear it. You can tell a tone change, and I'll hear it hit the wood. And then the abrasive cleaner just makes the sandpaper last longer. Takes the tar and the sandpaper, anything that's gunked up on there that might cause a burn. So every so often I use the abrasive cleaner and clean that baby up. Just set up some roller stands because I got a longer piece going through. Just want to make sure it's level with your sanding table on both sides, outfeed and infeed. See, just using my pencil, you make lines, and then where the lines are still there, you know you got a low spot. So it sands off all the high marks. And this one's going really slow. Normally towards the end when you're sanding the entire piece, it slows itself down. There's just more friction. And then going ahead and tightening up. I like a really nice tight sanding roll. Just makes the whole process so much nicer. And there you go.